Finally the weekend. And we are on day 8 of the 13 days of Halloween where I review tarot decks. And the lighting is a little bit extreme. Right? It was a little bit much. So today I'm inviting you into the reverie, into Elisa's reverie. And as usual, we have my little decor. I can show you pieces of it. I'm with my crew. Starlit Strangeling. Everyone applaud for Starlit Strangeling. Everyone say hi. We have Bacon. Everyone say hi to Bacon. I'm Bacon. We have this over here. I have a lot of friends to say hi to. We have Fritz Landry, the name I gave to it. It's a skeleton chilling. It's half broken, but it still looks cool. His name is Fritz Landry. Let's put it back. It's all gonna fall. I'm scared. Oh, okay. We have this cute dinosaur. I don't have a name yet. If you have an idea, now it's called. Now the name is Pink. Her name is Pinky. Oh, we have my spider. My spider. Let's put it here so we can see it. My skull. It's not even, yeah, it's mine from the dollar store. And, ooh, my ghost. That I usually put on the light, but now the light, I always have to reconnect my light. Does that happen to you too? I have a, like a, wait. Oh, whatever. It's not gonna hold. I have like a nano leaf thing, so sometimes my light just disconnects and I have to reconnect it. So today we are reviewing, that's what we're going to be doing, and we are going to be doing a reading too of this. And I realize I think it's only in French, but if you want to see nice images, very vibrant, and it's soft and vibrant at the same time, this is a really nice tarot oracle oracle deck, and it's really cool how it was separated into categories. It's really fun to play with. It's one of the one of the decks that I've used the most, and it's also because I love how it looks like. It's called the Golden Scarab Oracle. It's in French. I try to find if it's translated in English. Maybe it is, but I did not see it online. I'm surprised it's not, because it's really good, by the way. So that's what we're doing today. I wanted to show you also, I probably maybe used it in another video, but I want to do it again. Drama. Drama, everyone. The drama is happening. Okay. Drama was happening. Yeah, this book, the Book of Answers. We're gonna ask a little question to it. What question can we ask it? Okay. What can we ask this about? We need a question. What would be a nice question? Oh, okay. Tonight is the game of the Blue Jays. Blue Jays against Dodgers, okay? The baseball game. And I am, of course, rooting for the Blue Jays because it's the option for when you're Canadian. And look, maybe I should put this on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on. This. Okay, it's a good day to be wearing it. Let me just put it over my shirt, and yes, I'm wearing my shirt from yesterday. So, I know it's not a Blue Jays shirt, but it's the Montreal team that doesn't exist anymore. So, it's like I'm representing, and at the same time, I'm still representing Montreal. What's this noise? Bakun? Bakun? She's making weird noises. Yeah, so, okay. This is what we're gonna ask the book. Are the Blue Jays gonna win tonight's game? What are you doing, girl? Okay, are the Blue Jays winning tonight's game? And I'm wearing the Expos shirt to represent. Let's put our intentions in the book. Bacon, put your intentions. Come and put your intentions in the book. She's like, I don't care. And we have to smell it. I don't know, it smells like probably just the glue. It smells like plastic. Oh, okay. The first one I saw is trust your intuition, but like I need an answer. Okay. Are the Blue Jays winning tonight? Oh, it says no. Oh. Okay. At least if I'm right, I'm gonna be right about something. But I hope I'm not right. I hope the book is not right. I love this spider here. Okay. So, are we starting? Are we starting, Bacon? By the way, how was your day? I've been doing these for 8 days in a row, so now I'm like in a daily streaming mode. And I would say days are getting colder. We can feel that fall is really there. The leaves are all orange, yellow, and red. It's gorgeous. Halloween is approaching, of course, and I'm happy. I'm gonna be celebrating with friends. It's gonna be fun. And I'm just like, it's a moment of the year where I'm literally cruising by. So it's fun to have a challenge like this. But let's start, because it's really a gorgeous deck. Okay, you will have a peek. This is one of the cards of the Golden Scarab Oracle deck. already the fact that the theme color is like a gorgeous violet, and you can see that there's some accents of gold, maybe some pops of colors. It's very simple, but it's from a publisher that I've seen the name quite often. It's Airols. I don't know how to say it. It's French, but it's like from France. Sometimes there's some words that I'm not really sure. So it's very. It's almost like it looks a bit old, how it's been styled, but I like it. Then in the back we get a preview of some of the cards. So you can already see here the vibe. It's like painted, hand drawn, and it's very vibrant. Me, when I saw it the first time, I was obsessed. It's one of the it's one of my first three. I think it's my third ever deck. We have the booklet, and in the back it says, "Discover the treasures that these cards have for you." And it looks exactly like the cover. And of course, we know who illustrated it, so we don't need to be like stressed that it's AI. It's illustrated by Anne Gesquier. Gesquier. And we can really see that there are some like gold foils on some of the artworks that are the cards. Okay, when we look at the book, it's all black and white. So it's not the most exciting book, but you'll see that it's so complete. Like every card is so developed that it's okay because the content is so good. Okay, so everything is the same for every card except one category. So I'm gonna start by just showing you a little bit more of like how the book looks like. Like you can see, sometimes there's some squares that are important. Sometimes I just read that part, or I just read the little like sentence. It's like a bit like um how do you call that when you have a sentence that you repeat like every morning? Mantra, a bit like a mantra sometimes. Okay, so this deck is separated in 4 categories. One of the categories are symbols. So they're just symbols that are related with synchronicities, because this deck is all about synchronicities, about the circle, and about how things are all like related in a way. And the story of it is that the beetle is related to like 4 elements. Is related to the earth because it lives in the poop in the earth, and then with the water because I think it uses water to like make the little balls that they push through the air, and maybe because I'm not even sure if it's because they fly or something, and the fire, and that's because of the sun, because it's like the beetle is related to the sun energy too. So this is like the star of the deck, and it comes back to the beetle and to this theme of synchronicity and the circle, okay, in this whole tarot. So when we talk about the first category of symbols, I would say it's the most important category because you will always get a ritual associated with it. So if you just want to pick one card, you can just go in the category of the symbols and you'll get a ritual associated with it. And when when I talk about rituals, sometimes it can just be like, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't remember by heart, but it could be like put on a song and dance, or one could be practice breath work. One could say write in your journal or do some automatic writing, like stuff like that. So it's very fun rituals that are easy. Okay, I was distracted by some quotes. Okay, so the symbols I will be showing you because I like showing you a section, and usually it's major arcana when it's a tarot. Okay, second category that we have, and I will be re-saying that but showing them, but for now I'm just like saying it. Second category that we have is okay, is the teachers. It's like public figures that are holding a message, a philosophy, a teaching. Just by example, there's Leonard da Vinci in one of these people. There's Spinoza, there's Sadako Sasaki, like inspiring people. There's Carl Jung. Okay, so yeah. And then the third category is inspirations. So inspirations is literally like concepts, I would say. Like we have talent, presence, masculine and feminine, the spiritual body. It's more like concepts related. I was wondering what my cat was doing. And then the last section, the last category is emotions, feelings, um, and this is making me practice remember words I rarely say in English. Pain points, I would say. I'm gonna remember the word with time, but it's like everything related to maybe being scared, being mad, being sad. It's like a lot about emotions, addiction, rejection, being humiliated, these kinds of cards. Oh my god, you're doing renovations, and it's I wasn't expecting that. Bakun, she's scratching on her the litter box, but like not the litter box that she poops in, the cardboard box that I bought that has litter in it. Hey Flanky! Oh my god, tu pratiques ton français. You're practicing your French, I said. Well, this deck is in French. The Oracle of the Golden Scarab, but it's l'oracle du Scarabée d'Or. So yesterday I streamed a little bit, a lot, I would say, a lot earlier, like 5 hours earlier. And it's a good thing that I did that because I got home much later, and it would have been like hard to stream yesterday if I didn't do that. Ain't that an ancient Egyptian thing? Yeah, it's really inspired by that. It's like a beetle, a scarab or a beetle. I don't know if there's a big difference, but it's really the same scarab that is related with Egyptian culture, and like the sun, because I know that like in Egyptian culture, I think the scarab would be associated with like a god or something related to the sun or something like that. But yeah, it's a very cool symbol, the scarab. Now, let's go to one of my favorite parts. The back of the cards. They are luminous. They are gorgeous. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. This is the back of the cards, okay? Look at this. It's dreamy. It's dark blue, indigo. Everything is shiny and like fresh. You know what I mean? Look at this. Sunbug. Because beetles can get heat stroke too. Oh my god. Poor little beetle. I think even bees sometimes I see. And look at the details on this ultimate beetle. Like, look at its little armor. It has little Art Nouveau twists and or Baroque little patterns in it. Oh yeah, it's covered in gold foils. Okay, so look at this. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, and it's shiny on the side. You know how I like that. It's been a while since I reviewed a deck that was shiny, and this one is shiny. And you can say I used it a lot because it's a bit less shiny than other ones. This beetle ate one LSD flower and got high as fuck. So that's what I like. There's something that is like, again, we're a bit in the psychedelic vibes, and I love it. Like, I feel like I'm in a dreamland, and that's why here it's Elisa's Reverie, and that means it's like a dream. Okay, over here we're in a dream world where things are just gorgeous and sometimes weird. So I could just look at it for hours. I love how it looks like the beetle is shining like the stars and the moons. Gorgeous. So how was your week and how was your day? Are you off this weekend, or are you or is it just like another work day? Okay. Other thing that I literally never used, but every time I look at it, I love it, is a little booklet that they have. And you'll see it's another vibrant, very cool art. It's like, I like the mix of pastels and bright little pops. Like the sun is like yellow green. If mammals and birds can get high and drunk, does that mean insects can get high and drunk too? I am sure a kind of high can exist. Because what would make it impossible for an insect to be high? Do they have hormones? Yeah. I think they communicate like that. Like, you know, like trees, they have like chemicals and like, not chemicals, but something in their, in the vibes that trees like push out. I think insects have that too, or I don't know. How do they communicate? Is it with gases or? But yeah, another. I just find it so pretty. It's like, I love art like this when people mix pastels or more neutral shades with pops of very vibrant and neon almost. And look how the inside is just, I'm a graphic designer. I don't know, I just love the color of the pages. I don't know if they're yellow because it's older or if it was always like that, but even just how the ink is blue, it's pretty. It's like a passport almost. I never wrote in it. I just felt like the cards are so good and already that I never felt like I needed to do more, but one day I'll use it maybe. All you need is fermented fruit or some plant that has cyclic I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything before. Okay. All you need is fermented fruit or some plant that has... Whoa! Cyanidalic powers and bam bam kabloom. You got a whole hive of drunks. Okay, so fermented fruit or some plant that has... Oh yeah. You think fermented fruit would do this to bugs? I feel like for them it's like normal life. Especially a beetle. It's literally pushing poop around. It's like making little balls of poop. Because I read that it's part of how poop becomes like compost. Hey KJ! So happy to see you. Today's activity while listening to the reverie is sewing a pair of harem pants. Never sewed a new garment before. Oh my god. Okay, so you were... I love how you have like different activities. You were doing yoga, then playing Minecraft, and now you're sewing. That's so cool. Are you sewing, by the way, with a needle by hand, or are you at the machine? The... Jesus Christ. I like closed my YouTube for 2 seconds. I got so scared. Or are you sewing with a machine? Yeah, I mean, I've seen wasps and bees eat apples. And I know, but like, I wonder if a fermented apple affects them like it would affect us. Like, if alcohol is not just a normal thing for them. ADHD and way too much time on my hands. Yes, sewing by hand. I feel you. You know what I do? I I love like just scrolling on Pinterest and making boards. It's it's less manual, of course, than you, but I'm just like me, it's my eyes and my brain. Like I love when it's stimulated with visual things and ideas. I also have lots of time since I don't work, lol. Ah, okay. That's why you were able to. Well, you weren't able to be there yesterday at the same time, but so for you, it's not really like the weekend. Like there's no difference, probably. Am I right? Okay, yeah. I want to show you something with the cards that I like. By the way, when I'm done with the 13 days of Halloween, I'm gonna stream like less often for sure. Like usually I would stream like once or twice a week. So I'm not gonna be doing tarots. So I'm probably gonna want to do like sometimes I'm gonna be cooking, and sometimes I'm gonna be chilling, just doing more like maybe dressing up and doing makeup looks and stuff like that. Okay, so look how... I know it's like simple, but I love when people organize stuff. So first category is yellow. The borders are yellow. Okay, you see? So it's so easy when you want to organize it. Second category is blue. First was the symbols. Second category is the figures. So it's all like public figures. It's blue. Then inspirations is the third category. It's pink. And the emotions is purple, and it's the last category. And what is cool is the spread that I use the most is just using each 4 category and putting them like in a cross. And then you pick one from each card, and then so you get an inspiration from a figure, you get a little ritual inspired by a symbol, you get and you get something that talks about an emotion to be like to go deeper in, and just an inspiration. My knee hurts. Woo. Okay. So the symbols category where you get rituals are very simple. I'm excited to show you like the cards, some of my favorite cards, because they're really cool. By the way, we have Kunst. Is that the word for rabbit? What was the word for scaredy rabbit? So does Quebec have a tradition or dish that is not from English-speaking Canada or the English-speaking world, like some original Quebec stuff, you know? That no place... Well, it's poutine. I really think it's poutine. And tourtière or... It's really poutine. If an English speaker says it's from them, I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be insulted. I'm gonna be like, pardon? And okay, and like I said, the meat pie, but like it's called tourtière for us. So meat pie, they have it in every place, so it's not original. I would literally say the poutine, and like it's literally the only thing that would come to mind. I would be exaggerating if I would say something else. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to be cooking a poutine for my firsts, for sure. Like, I think my when my 13 days of Halloween streaming stops, I'm gonna do a cooking stream where I make poutine at home. I started yesterday and a bit today, but I got food now. I will still live. Oh my god. The struggle of being hungry is like a circle, a vicious circle. Because you're like, oh my god, I don't have energy to cook. That's why Uber Eats and stuff like that is dangerous. Because it's so easy to order, but it's so expensive. So, okay. The symbol cards. We have, obviously, the star of the show, the golden beetle. And here you can see, it's like they took a picture of something that was foiled with aluminum, but this is not shiny. But it looks cool. Or maybe it's just all done graphic design, but it looks like foil, you know? So this is the star of the show. Let me read the little message. Okay, it's related to the synchronicities. I live a renaissance. This is what it says. A new life is starting. You know, a new circle is starting. And it's reminding me also of the Fool that we usually see as the first card in the Major Arcana. The second is the crystal. Wait, let me check first what's the ritual for each, just because it's going to be fun to say. The ritual for this one. And by the way, first, these cards all have rituals, but all the cards in the deck, if you, since synchronicity is such a big theme, they always say if you pick this card and you picked also this card, you have a synchronicity, and it means that blah blah blah. So they say like if you pick the card of this public figure at the same time, it would mean, so if I picked Carl Jung at the same time, it would say like you're on the right path, like stuff like that. So now the ritual of the gold beetle. It says to really notice if there's some coincidences in your life, and just like synchronicities in general. So stuff that are always appearing and little signs. It says to, it's like to meditate, to really to stand straight, your feet on the ground, to close your eyes, to breathe in and out, and really just relax and visualize this moment of a new life, of renaissance. And even it says try to imagine your symbol of renaissance and it will appear. And for some people it could be a tree. Like I just thought of a tree, you know? And then it says to imagine it growing in your heart and then you can journal. So you know it's like rituals like this. Second one is the crystal. So you can see how it's really like a mix of nudes and vibrant. I was gonna say vibrating. Uh, the arborescence of my clear seeing. So it says like you're learning to it's like about psychic, like, but like it's so hard to explain. It's just saying that it's almost like it's more clear, your visions are clearer, you know. But Poutine is all over Canada at Tim Hortons. Okay, it depends. Do you want something good or not? The fries that they use in Poutine from Tim Hortons is not fries. It's like wedge potatoes. I hate when they do that. Look at my face. You don't go there for Poutine. You like at McDonald's. It's already better, but it's really not the best. But it's already better. But yeah, I get it. Like when something is good, they want to spread it out through all the country. Uh, but like seriously, it's like the thing that you associate with Quebec. I'm trying to think of something else. Beaver tails? But that's Canada. Also, I love Canada because I watched some Canadian YouTuber from Toronto. I watched his videos 11 years ago. At first, it was gibberish, but then I understood them more. Oh, okay. The accent, was it hard to understand? And no, he was not a teacher of English, just doing funny stuff. Yeah, I watched so many like British and Australian YouTubers. Sometimes I hang out with friends and we're watching like a movie, an English movie or Scottish or whatever. And they're like, I can't understand anything. And then I say, I watch so many YouTubers that are English from England that the accent is not even a problem. Oh my god, you learn English with YouTube then? Really? That's so cool. I would say all the rituals, like it would be, it's not, it's always related with like a meditation and visualization for the crystal. So I'm gonna read this sentence. Oh, one of my favorite cards. You're gonna see why, because it makes me think of the back of the cards. But look at it, it's the rabbit. Look how cute. And it's so like dreamy and shiny. Gorgeous. I observe. This is the thing. This tarot, I get why it's not translated in English. Because even in French, you know, when I said I liked the tarot of vampires because it was like very literal, easy to understand. This is like, it's so written in a way that is like too poetic and spiritual and like trippy that you're like, what did I just read? Like, even if I read it in English for you, you'd be like, what? And that's one of my reasons for loving Canada. Oh, no. Imagine. That would be scary if it would happen. That would really be scary. The first time I heard, I was like, oh, I thought that was like a joke and it's like impossible to happen, you know? And then we even saw on, I would go on Reddit and then people from like the West would be like, wow, we love Quebec. For like the first time, I felt like, oh, okay. People really don't want it to happen. I know some people who want it to happen, and they've been like pushing this idea since like 10 years ago. The first time I saw that, I was like, whoa, they're weird. Like, that's crazy. And then I just saw that it was still happening. And I was like, oh, okay. It's a real thing. It's creepy, but it's a real thing. But yeah, it's saying something like, okay, because it's almost talking about like the Milky Way. Like, I'm like, girl, what's happening? You know how everything happens subconsciously. And this is like a playful way of saying the moon has cycles, and everyone is part of the same energy. So that's the vibe of it. Like I'm saying, even in French, it's like, what am I reading? That was the moon, then the sun. The sun is saying that you will find your strength and your power when you're able to be in peace with your shadow self and your light. Look at it. It's peaceful. It's like the Teletubbies baby. Cute. Constellations. Children of... Why is my brain so not good in English today? It's talking about a star that is illuminating the night. It's very straight to the point. I love that. But it says children of the astre. And then I forgot the word. It's so funny because if I would see it in English, I would be like, oh yeah, I understand. I'm also pretty good at understanding Spanish. I just have to practice speaking more. It's always like that. I meant bye. What do you mean bye? Okay, the air. I'm the breath of the spirit. Makes sense? And I think it's all like watercolor mixed with other, sometimes even it looks a bit with a marker or paint. Then earth. Birds. Wait. Birds. And look at the birds also have a little rainbow on the side here. So you see how it's always like just a little sprinkle of happiness? The earth says, earth is my anchor, my roots. And it's where I find my fertile energy. It's all a big system. Water says it's like the source of regeneration, of new life. Infinite. Infinite? Not sure, but it could be. Then fire. So there it's like symbols. It's also like the elements in general. I should buy a flag of Canada and Quebec. Moose figure to create a Canadian altar. Oh my god. I think the flags would be a bit funny. But the moose, you could get a beaver too. You could get Poutine. Just like, you know, a little picture of Poutine. You could get like what is a typical thing? Like ski for people who like to ski, like stuff related to winter. Oh, you can get construction cones if you want to represent the construction that is omnipresent. Okay, fire. It's about all the love from your heart, all the flames of love that resides in your heart. And look how pretty it is. I like that there's like purple in the center. It's really cool. Then we have ether. The cosmic mystery. And look at it. It's like a system intermingled everywhere. This one is one of my favorite cards. The golden number. Look at this. It's cool, right? Divine harmony. Universal divine harmony. What construction? Is it traffic stuff or a giant hand to push the Yankees back to their sad little highway slope fest? Did I miss something before? No. It's traffic, but I would say it's more like repairing old constructions of streets. Like there's always holes in the streets after winter and patches. Like the streets are rough. These cards smell good. They smell like almost perfumey. So that was all of these cards. Now I want to show you my favorite ones. But I think I want to show you every person. We're just going to go through them faster. But I love looking at the people that are in. Let me just go get some water because I'm talking a lot. Bakun! Bakun! Let me put her there so you have a distraction. Do. You can't fall. Ah, Bakun? T'es-tu d'accord? Petit collet? Okay. I saw that you wrote something. I just want to go check. Repairing old roads, something that America doesn't do. I can't afford. Okay, you're on the East Coast also, if you're talking about Yankees. Because In highways, you have like adopt a highway thing that we see all everywhere. And your highways look way better than ours, by the way. I wouldn't say it's the highways that are the worst. It's like the country roads and anything in a city. Like downtown, oh my god, sometimes it's like sometimes it's impressive the holes that exist over here. They've done some like marketing campaigns that they were pretending like a car fell in a big hole and it really worked. Okay, are you ready to see the people that will inspire you in this tarot deck? I find it's fun to look at people's faces and see how they represented them. Okay, we have, maybe you know them, maybe you don't, but it's interesting to look at people. Thérèse de Lisieux. Look at her. Is she a queen? I think she is. Does she have good vibes? I think she gives good vibes. She looks a little bit strict. Then we have Sadako Sasaki, and her story is very beautiful. She was sick, and then she would make little birds again. Doves. She would make doves. She gives nun vibes. Yeah. She for sure is a nun. For sure. Yeah, so Sadako, yeah, she made doves in origami. And it was something like to keep hope. But I think she ended up dying at like 12 or 13. It's okay. This name, no idea how to say it. Taylor de Chardin. Him. And he looks like a father or brother, whatever, from the church. He's just there. But look at, still, I really like how it was painted and how the lighting. The artist is really good at color and lighting. Okay, we have Carl Gustav Jung. He's looking like a guy who's like a little, like the hipster of nowadays, maybe. Dove power. Well, guess the birds didn't help to scare of the Grim Reaper, unfortunately. And I think, you know, it says it in the book, but I think it was because of the after the bombs, the nuclear bombs in Japan, there was some radioactive waves that like affected some people. Yeah, he looks like a fancy nerd. Like that's why I'm like, he gives me like hipster vibes that goes to university. We have Viktor Frankl. Look at him. He's the real hipster vibes. Look at his clothes. But I love the colors still. Very nice. It's fall vibes. Do we love Viktor Frankl? Oh, look at the angel. Queen. You see how luminous she is and colorful? Like you want to hang out with her. She's just chilling. I love how everything is surrounded with, is like traced with orange instead of something too dark. Etsy Hilsum. Okay, she's chilling. She got a scarab on her. She looks like a cartoon. Baruch Spinoza. Look at him. He's a bit iconic. Oh shit, the bombs. Yeah, that was bad. Like real bad. I mean, Google and people in Hiroshima and you'll never see the world in America in the same color again. Oh my god. Ant people? Is that really the word you were typing? Like an ant? Because that makes it even scarier. But look at him. Like, I love the drawing of his face. He looks so like, yeah. And I like his colors, yellow, purple. He's like artsy. He looks like a composition, like, is it a composer? Music composer? I don't know. Gerda Boyesen? But I say Gerda Bonsan. She looks like a woman who works as a human resource, you know? Yeah, he really looks from the 17th century. That's why you're right, French. That's why I'm like, is he a musician? He looks like he plays the violin with like Vivaldi. And his last name is Spinoza. Okay, she's one of the icons. Of course, she's from the Catholic Church. Hildegard de Bingen. Look at her. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I love that her her collar and her neck is all flowery. Look at this around, like around her little hood. Cute. Leonard da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. He's all colorful. His beard is yellow green. His eyebrows are blue. And that was it. He's iconic. He needs to be named Louis, not the guy who got his head chopped off. Are you talking about Leonardo or... Because I don't know enough to know if it's a joke or a reference. Okay, now let me get my favorite cards, okay? And it's my favorite right now. I love to... This is almost my favorite part. Getting to my vibe of like, who's my favorite right now? Which one are you connecting with, you know? That vibe. Sometimes it's even the word that is more inspiring than the picture, but it's worth it, even if it's not your favorite picture. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. These are cards I find really nice. We have vulnerability. I love, you know, I love when it's bright, vibrant, and colorful. Look at this. It looks like just a body with an aura, with energy around. Very cute. What does it say? It says, behind this fragility resides unconditional love. Oh, yeah, okay, you're talking about Spinoza. He needs to be named Louis, not the guy who got his head chopped off. Yeah. Louis XIV. Louis XIV, you're saying. It was a reference to the French Revolution. Also, I gotta say, the world's peoples may be like French people in a way that when the government does stupid stuff, that the people fight back. Well, I know that there's like I know that a lot of people in the US were saying they were inspired by this, the French way of doing it. I've seen stuff about that. You know, every time they want to revenge, how do I say that in English? They're not scared to go in the streets and fight for their rights. This is for sure. So then we have feminine and masculine. I thought it looked really cool. Very simple. It's always the best way to convey a message. It just says with the seasons, you you travel in between feminine and masculine energy. Very nice. Ah ben écoute, est-ce que t'es d'accord, ma petite Colline? Do you agree? KJ, I don't know if you're still there listening actively to every word. But when I was cooking with my friend, and then you like 2 weeks ago, then you commented and you said the sound was muffled, and I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be okay in 2 seconds, and then I realized that it was muffled up until the end when we were eating like pigs and like almost barely talking. I was so sad because it was such a good memory with my friend that I wish we could have had like the good conversations clearly, but that's not what happened. Ah, Bakun, t'es-tu d'accord? So, yeah. Okay. This. Gorgeous. Le cat is going croissant. It's going cray-cray. The cat is going cray-cray. C'est un petit foufou. That's how you say it. Un petit foufou. C'est une petite fofolle. C'est une fille. It's a girly girl. Gali gal. Okay. It's very positive. Like she's just celebrating her life, her place, because it's the only thing that is hers is her life. So she might as well take it and celebrate it. The angel, you already knew I loved it because look at her. Gorgeous. Leonard, I liked his outfit. He looks cool. Let's celebrate him. And then it was the golden number that I thought looked so good. Very nice cards. And I had to put the moon because it's in the top. I really want to see about if I'm gonna be reading something, I think it's gonna be masculine and feminine today. I really want to read about this card. I'm not gonna do like a full reading because you know. Okay, so when there's like whole text and then at the end there's some text in bold. When I want to do like a fast reading, I like reading just this text. If I had my phone accessible and not plugged here, I would go take a picture of it, translate it fast. But let's pull cards after just to do the spread because it's fun. But this card, it says to embrace the yin and yang energy, okay, with the seasons, like we said. And feel maybe which polarity want to get to have more attention. So, by example, if you're very anxious, always go, 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 never chillaxing, you need to take a break. You need to be more in your feminine yin energy. Okay, wait, they about to kiss. I know. Look at them. They're both part of one. Le cat is, yeah, I mean, the language of Italian and French have some similarities in words. Also, Spanish fits too. Yeah, Spanish. French is more elegant and deep, while Italian is fast and chaotic, while Spanish is the middle ground. Yeah, Spanish is very cool. I love it. I speak French in a way that like is even harder, I would say to understand. Especially if you had French class and it was always like French people from France. like the accent of Quebec French is like more smooched together. Like we squish words together, and we speak. Our mouth is more, bah, is more, is more like relaxed. Our tongue is more relaxed. I don't know. Yeah, we speak more like open than French people from France. France, it's more like, it's more like tight. And us, it's more like wide. I don't know. This is just my observations. It's not. I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say a linguist would be like 100%. Yeah, so it's really saying to balance your yin and yang, and you can't go without one or the other. I'm stretching my leg because my knee is messed up. Boop. Ah, Bakun. Est-ce que tu es d'accord avec moi? Okay. So now, let's do like yesterday and shake all the cards. I rarely mix them all together, seriously. But I just like shaking cards. Shuffling cards. These ones are huge. Okay, so Quebec French is different than the original French. How cool. Yeah, it's really different. Oh my god. There's so many videos on YouTube where they compare it, even like words and expressions. Oh my god, it's so different. Like, if I speak French, some people could think it's not even the same language if they really don't know French. They could think it's another completely. Like let's say if I want to say I went somewhere in French from France, they're more gonna say je suis allé, and we're gonna be like j'suis allé. So it's like, whoa. Okay, these cards are really big. Like, look how stretched. Also, German words can be nice and elegant, but most of them feel like you're being punched every day, every time they speak. Yeah, like they're really long also in German, and I know that you have words that mean like precise context, like in precise situations. I know that you have words for that. Like, I don't. It's not a precise. It's not a real situation, but like, let's say for us, it's gonna be like in English where you're gonna say a raincoat. But I feel like in German it's so long. If you want to say like sometimes the words. Okay, I want to put the camera down like yesterday and do the thing on my here on my couch. Bacon, est-ce que ça te tente de venir encore pour faire ça, ma petite Caroline? I want to try mixing it at least. Bacon, est-ce que tu viens? Ma petite Caroline? Okay. I am telling you, she's it's not it's daytime, it's not nighttime, so she's still like a little potato, and then when it's nighttime, she's running everywhere. And now she's happy I'm here, so she's just cozy. And she doesn't need to do anything else. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's go. It's time of the reading. And this one is so big that I'm literally gonna be doing it like that. Usually I go like that, but then I'm gonna go like that. Okay. It's not as perfect as yesterday, but it's just because they're so big. It's cool for the images because you see them really nicely. Okay. I'm gonna take them and then I'm gonna put the camera up. And then it's gonna be an intuitive reading. We're gonna try to not read too much. Just read the sentence, see the picture. Where are we attracted? Are we more right side? Or are we more left side, you know? Or the middle? We pack a lot of words in them because I don't know, it's fun, and someone tells you want to do it in German word. It sounds kind of well 1940 style. That's why I don't like being ordered. It's so harsh. Ah, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of T's at the end of words. Like there's a lot of like C, T, and sounds like that. Okay. I'm attracted by this card. First one, invisibility. First of our cards. Ether. Second of our cards. Ooh, the moon. Third card. Okay. Okay. Let's look at that. I'm back. Okay, so the invisible. It's a really nice card. I didn't even notice it earlier. And it really goes with this. Maybe it's a magical synchronicity. And then it's talking about the subconscious. It's really like, maybe, you know what's a message that I get with that? You don't see it, but stuff is happening. The magic is operating and doing its thing. I just want to see if there's some synchronicities, and I feel like there might be. Yeah, we got a synchronicity with the ether and invisible. That's cool. Incandescence. What is incandescence? Incandescence. Incandescence. Is it shiny? Then if I read on this one, what does it say? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna stay with the vibe that I had. Oh, good night. Have a nice weekend. I was happy to chill with you before you go to bed, and I'm leaving soon too, so you're not gonna miss too much. Bye, Flunky. See you soon. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's Raj. Yeah, so it's a nice little cycle. Cool. Okay, well, that was a nice oracle deck that I love. I hope you discovered something cool too. And I will see you tomorrow. It's gonna be probably. It's gonna be a tarot. It's gonna be the Tarot of the Muse. It's from a very popular tarot creator too, and it's really cool and inspiring and colorful. So if you want to find something colorful, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, Bacon, est-ce que ça te tente de dire bye? Ma petite Colin, veux-tu dire bye? No, she's just staring at me. She's like, what do you want me to do? Okay, so I think that was it for today. And we'll see each other tomorrow. And if you're watching this much later than it was posted, well, go and check out my other 7 other previous days. And I will be doing 13 days in total of reviewing card decks. I'll see you tomorrow for day 9. Bye.